Breakers on. So I went with a 1000cc motorcycle, y'all, as my first bike. Now, I could have went with the 600, but see, here's the thing. When I saw this bike, I fell in love immediately. Like, I've been looking at motorcycles for a long time. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to get. Nothing caused me to like really pull the trigger. There wasn't nothing that I was like, oh, I gotta have it right now. I took my rider's course in 2009. And the funny story about my rider course is I passed it, but not before I crashed my motorcycle right into the instructor's pickup truck, right in the backside. And he had to give me my certificate, because literally the last test was to complete the last test. Once you get past the cones, you complete the test. So I made it through the cones and right into the back of his pickup truck. I made it through the cones. I went to go park the bike, and it was some, I don't know, some Honda Shadow or Rebel. I don't know. It was some like it was like an 80 horsepower Honda bike. I went to go park it, and I thought I had it in neutral, but I didn't. It was stuck in first gear. So what I did is I let go of the clutch really fast, and it was in first gear, and it popped right into the instructor's truck. Yeah, dawg. Yeah, you talking about a real messed up day. So, and keep in mind, I was in the Army. I was on post. So I was going through a Army MSF course. So after that, I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna hold off. I ain't ready for a motorcycle. Plus, I was getting ready for a deployment. So I decided I'm gonna just hold off a minute. And lo and behold, one day I see a little ad, or I don't know where I saw this bike at, but I saw it online, and I was like, oh, look at that awesome Bumblebee concept. And then I looked a little bit more, and I realized this bike isn't a concept. Yamaha is really about to put this out here in these streets. So I had to figure out when and where and how I was gonna get one. And I looked online and seen where was one being, and there wasn't a lot being sold back in 2016. It was like maybe a week or two old at that point. And the closest one, I'm in Michigan, was in Indianapolis. I had to go 7 hours to go get this bike, and it was definitely worth it, very worth it. It was outside, ready for me to go. Keep in mind, I haven't rode a motorcycle probably at that point in about, let me see, probably about good 4 years before I sat on the bike. So I gave myself like 2 weeks of just practicing in the parking lot, and you know, trying to get my skill level up. Mostly just getting comfortable with the clutch, the gas, and the brake. Primarily the brakes, because brakes save lives, y'all. Brakes save lives. So I got comfortable with it after a couple weeks, and then I was like, one night on that second week, at the end of that second week, I was like, you know what? I'm about to go around the corner on them. They ain't even ready. And I was praying the whole time that I didn't end up at the end of the night inside of somebody's house. And I did. I made it out. And ever since then, I've just been taking it smooth, slow, and been enjoying it. I loved it so much, I even ended up buying a second bike. Because this baby was lonely in the garage. I mean, she was in there all by herself. She had nobody to talk to. So we had to give her a friend. I had to get her a friend. You already know who it is, the XDiavel. Got a bunch of videos about that on the channel. And that bike is a whole different riding experience. It's on a whole nother level. We can't even get off into that yet. But this was my first actual motorcycle that I purchased. I purchased it primarily because I just loved how it looked. I didn't really care about the power so much, because whatever it was, I was gonna handle it. And You singing, girl? Are you dancing? Or are you yelling at somebody? I don't know what's going on right now. But this bike has a lot of rider aids that help with beginner riders. Now, I don't recommend people do what I did because I'm already not right in the head. So I got an excuse. I don't know what y'all's is, but I saw it and I just had to get it. It has a lot of rider aids that help with, you know, traction control, keep you from doing the wheelie. It's got ABS, keep you from those hard brakes, which I have used a couple times. People pull it out in front of me. It's got cruise control, which is great for lazy riders like myself. It's got a lot of great riding aids. I mean, it's got 3 different riding modes. Granted, for like the first 6 months, I rode in straight standard mode with traction control on 3. Kind of actually how it is now, just because it's winter. I didn't play around with none of the other rider modes for like 6 months because I was just, you know, too nervous. I was taking it slow. I wasn't trying to do no tricks. I still ain't trying to do no tricks, really. I wasn't trying to do anything crazy. I was just trying to get comfortable with the bike, getting to know what she likes, what she don't like. RPM range, that was good for it. Figuring out how good it stops, what's my distance like. I mean, I wasn't in a hurry to fail, so that's another thing too. When you also, if you decide to jump on the 1000cc bike, I just hope that you're mature enough, you know, to think about that throttle, because it is a lot of power. This bike is a lot of power, and I can't really compare it to much, you know, besides like the bike I can't really compare it to much besides, you know, the dirt bikes that I rode and that bike I did the class on, the MSF course on. And it's 10 times more power than those. I mean, you're talking about a bike that can do 0 to 60 in 2.5 seconds. So you got to take it slow if this is like, if you decide you want to jump up to a 1000cc bike. Now I understand after I bought it why a lot of people say don't start off on 1000, because I swear the first time I got on this baby and I gave it maybe just a little bit of juice, I was doing 30 and I felt like I was literally about to make it to the moon. I felt like time was warping. I was like flashing this baby. It was ridiculous. It damn near blew my chest hair off, and I had a jacket on, so you know how fast I thought I was going. Nah, it wasn't that fast, but it was fast. I mean, for me, I didn't realize how touchy these throttles can be on leader bikes. As rider, I'm a novice. Even though I've done 14,000 miles last year, I still consider myself a novice. I mean, I've been riding for I'm gonna say now it's going on almost 3 years, and I've had quite a bit of close calls. Not mostly my mistakes, it's from other drivers out here trying to pull out on me and not seeing me. I mean, let's just face it, y'all. Y'all know these cars out here are just mad disrespectful to us motorcycles. I mean, they need to put some spec on our names when they see us out here in these streets. We doing something that most of them will never do because they're scared.